Hey guys, it's Heather, and I'm going to do a get ready with me today. So today's Wednesday morning. It is after 9 already. I have dried my hair, straightened my hair. I'm not going to do anything more than this because at some point today it's going to get all sweaty and I have to wash it again. I have found that I'm having to wash my hair every single day, and that's probably not the best plan, but I don't have a choice because I don't want it to stink. And yeah. First thing I want to do, my neck is better today, but if you saw my Okesu air purifier video that went up this morning, that was filmed on Monday, and my neck was really red. It got worse from there. Yesterday, it felt like I'd been outside and, had slapped on baby oil or something and it just fried my neck. I've not been outside. It's been pouring down rain. I live in the South and we've had nothing but torrential downpours. We haven't seen the sun in days. I know what it is. It's this. I just got this last week. I did it in an Ulta haul. I'm going to have to call them and see if I can return it because I don't have the box. I did order it online. This is that Exuviance Age Reverse Neck Cream, Toning Neck Cream. And I put it here and go down. And that was it burned. It felt sticky and hot. I mean, like, it literally felt like I had a sunburn on my neck. And the texture of my skin was really mad. I kept trying to put coolness on it. I couldn't put any creams on it whatsoever because it just stung like crazy. It was itchy. I mean, there's still a little bit. You can kind of see like I've been outside in a V-neck or something. But I'm not going to use this anymore. And unfortunately, this was the stuff I was hoping that would help tone my neck or tighten my neck skin. So, but I'm not going to do it that way. I need to figure out what in that. I mean, I use Retin-A. And that doesn't bother me. So what is in that stuff that did that to me? I don't know. But if you're curious about how red it got, well, I didn't take any pictures yesterday. I didn't even film yesterday. I filmed my dogs yesterday. I was just so hot and sticky. And then, of course, going downstairs, working out and sweating, that just adds to it. So yesterday I just kind of took a break. I took a chill. Now, I was going to use I bought some IT Cosmetics CC cream. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to put on this Misha. I've had this for a minute. This is the number 23. I probably need to use this up. I've been digging through trying to shop my stash. I bought the IT Cosmetics CC cream probably a month ago or more, and I can't find it. So I don't know what I've done with it. This stuff goes on kind of a gray color, but it somehow goes to your skin tone. See how gray that looks? Wow. And I like to put this on with my fingers. I don't always want to use a sponge or a brush. I mean, today I'm kind of going for a not wearing a whole lot of makeup look. I've been doing that a lot lately, mainly because I get dressed, do my hair, makeup. It looks pretty for a couple hours, and then I get myself down in the gym, and I got to come upstairs and wipe it all off. So to sit in front of my computer screen for a couple of hours, why bother, doing a whole lot of makeup? I did already wash my face and put my serums on. I did those Skin Iceland under eye masks this morning. I was afraid to put one on my neck. I think my neck just needs a little break. When you guys are on a weight loss journey or health journey or whatever you call it, how often do you weigh yourself? I find that I want to weigh myself every morning, and I read an article the other day that said that people who weigh themselves more often, like every day, tend to end up losing more weight on average because you stay in check. Well, this past week, like nothing's happening on the scale. I mean, it's fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down. And I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed the way I'm eating. I've worked out every single day since I've started this. I know that there's, your body can retain water and that you're building muscle. But I don't want to stay the weight that I'm at and that all be muscle. I want to drop a few more pounds and then that all be muscle. You know what I mean? I just need to see, I feel like I'm working so hard that I want to see the results talk to me in the mornings. And it doesn't have to be every morning, but ding, when it talks to me and it tells me I've gone up 0.4, that kind of, so screw it, I'll go eat a Big Mac. But I know that that won't be helpful either. So I guess I've hit that plateau and I've been slightly frustrated about it. But my clothes are fitting different, so I guess I just keep going, just keep doing what I'm doing. You see, I should have measured myself, and I didn't. And my husband mentioned it a couple weeks ago, and I still didn't. And I still haven't. So I guess I should have done that so I could see when I'm not losing pounds, if I'm losing inches. But tomorrow is Mother-Daughter Day. Well, tomorrow morning is. Not sure what we'll do. I think it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. It's raining. Oh my God, the weatherman said that it was supposed to rain yesterday morning and then clear up yesterday afternoon. Not be sunshiny and pretty, but clear up, stop raining, and then overnight. It never stopped raining. It has just been, I can't even tell you how much rain we've gotten. I mean, we're going to hit records that we haven't seen for 70 years. They were talking about 70 years ago was the last time that they thought we'd seen this much rain this time of year. It's just a soggy mess. And I have a pretty flat yard. The front yard has a little bit of a upslope going towards the street. But I had standing water in my yard. And I mean, people who have like running water on their properties, I can't imagine. And I know that in Mississippi, where my in-laws live, it was even worse. They've had even worse. The Pearl River is, I guess, fuller than it's ever been. I'm sick of the rain. The rain makes me feel blah. That's kind of why I didn't film yesterday, because I was just feeling... I was sitting there watching. I did know what I needed to do in the morning, and yesterday afternoon, I hadn't worked out yet. I was sitting down watching a couple of YouTube videos, and I was like, you know what, Heather? Instead of sitting on the couch doing nothing, you could put your earbuds in, go get on the treadmill, and watch a YouTube video and do something. So I did. I don't feel like doing much to my makeup today, because it's going to be washed off in a little while anyway. Have any of you used that Exuviance night, that firming cream before? Anybody else have that experience? I mean, it was so bad last night. My husband was wanting to get ice packs and put it on my chest. Last night before I went to bed, I put some of this on my neck because, when you're sunburnt, it feels really dry and tight on top of burning and itching. And it was like that. I was like, I've got to put something on. I put that on, and this morning it looks, oh my God, it looks 100 times better. You almost can't tell anything's happened, but it was really, really bad yesterday. When sweat hit it, it stung. I asked him last night, I said, is this going to be like a sunburn where I peel? But I feel like I had a chemical burn from it. And nothing else was new on my neck. I have not tried, there's not been anything else I put on my neck in the last week. And I did that for a couple of nights. In the first 2 nights, it really wasn't, I didn't really notice it. I can't remember exactly what day I got that last week, but I know it was in last week's vlog that or was it the week before? I don't know. I can't think of anything else that it could have been. Gotta get me some eyebrows. I should have tinted them this morning. I do tint, let me show you real quick. I do tint my eyebrows at home. I use this. Nope, that's not it. These are my eyelashes. There it is. These are, it's like hair dye, but it's in a little teeny tiny cup with a little bitty hairbrush or eyebrow brush. You put it on, you leave it on for like 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, and then you wipe it off and it tints the eyebrow hairs. And it makes it, and this is for eyelashes. And his works too. I need to do it again as well. So maybe I'll leave those out and try to remember to do it tonight. but it helps not have to fill in my eyebrows so much. And I have a couple of white lashes. On this eye, there's no way you're gonna be able to see that, but this eye has about 4 or 5 white eyelashes, and it's always been like that. And I got those 2 items on Amazon. Takes me a minute to do eyebrows. I'm waiting for a couple of subscription boxes to come in. Been kind of a slow week here, a lot of a lazy week for me. I decided to try Thread Up Goodie Box one more time. So I have not gotten any kind of a notification. I ordered it sometime last week, and I don't know how long that takes to get here, but I thought I'd try that again. I would like to find a couple of things just to throw on for, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to find, as my body gets smaller, I need to find a few things that I don't have to pay $200 for, I guess is what I'm trying to say. What did I just do? There we go. No, wrong stuff. And I thought I'd give the Thread Up Goodie Boxes another try, and I'm trying to be specific about not wanting sweaters or skinny jeans. You know, last week on my vlog, I showed you guys that I found that box of 6s in my basement bedroom. I tried on a couple of those items. Some of those items I'm going to sell. They're just not me anymore. I don't like them anymore. But there were a couple of jeans in there. I found a pair of White House Black Market size 6 petite straight leg jeans, and I wore those yesterday, I think. And there's a couple other things in there. Some stuff that's too big, actually. I don't know why it was in there, but it was too big. So, all right. You know, I did a 20 and 20. I did use up that little silver, I forget what it was called now, the lip balm that I was using that was sitting up here. That's gone. I took a picture of it, but I didn't want it sitting on my counter, and I'm not going to hold on to stuff. I do want to show you guys a couple of things that I may or may not finish using. This is that MAC eyebrow. This was on my list. I feel like it's getting so dry that I'm having a hard time getting anything on my little brush except for chunkies. You see how it just looks chunky? And I've tried putting a little bit of water. Let's see. Well, I can use it a little bit just to kind of fill in the gaps that the pencil doesn't get. So I'm still going to keep trying to use it. Oh, see, I just got a chunk come off. And that makes it take even longer when you have to remove the pieces that break off. So I'm thinking that this might have just gotten too dried out to really use up. So I'll put that away and think about that one. This is my bronzer. It's almost gone, but it's going and going and going, and I'm kind of getting tired of the color. You know, is that weird? I almost want to use a different bronzer, but I've been using this every single day trying to use it up. Just to give myself a little bit of life in my face. I'm afraid to bring too much down onto my neck. Don't need to zoom in for this. One of the things I've noticed, so I've been digging through, what I have been doing for the past week or so, is digging through clothing that I may have like put away, buried, you know, put in the back of drawers or closets or whatever, that I had that were getting too uncomfortably tight at one point, and trying to find exactly what I have. I did find a couple more pairs of leggings. 2 of them are like baggy. My husband, like for working out. One of them is a pair of pink by Victoria's Secret that are probably 8 to 10 years old. And they're really baggy in the booty and in the knees. So I'm going to wear them as long as I can. I usually wear like a sweatband, and that helps hold everything up. But when it gets to the point where when I'm walking that they will walk down, I'm going to have to get rid of them. I did order one pair of Zella off of Poshmark, actually, and I want to see if I have not had great luck buying pants off of Poshmark. You know, you take somebody's word for the size or how, you know, how they've been stretched out or whatever, and or the length of them, and my pants are always so long. And then the other day I found a pair of like wide leg, I think they're capris. I purchased them a week and a half ago or sometime last week, and they still haven't even shipped. And I got a notification from Poshmark that they had reminded the person to ship them, but that frustrates me. I mean, when I sell on Poshmark, I try to get it out the day of, or if mail's already run, it goes in the mail the next day. I tried to be aware that somebody else has made, you know, purchased this, and you need to be cognizant of what you're selling on there and get it out. And if you're not going to be able to, you need to put your screen or your site on, you know, you're on vacation mode or whatever. You're not going to ship out right now. You need to pay attention is what I'm trying to say. So, and hopefully the pair of leggings that I just bought those Monday. So hopefully they've been shipped out and I'll get them this week. But they're Zella and they're full length, but they're gray and pink and white and they're super cute. All right, let's see. I saw Emily using this palette the other day, so I thought I would pull it out. I haven't really used this much. You can see that I probably have used this one for eyeliner the most. This is the original Naked palette, I believe. I just want to go with more of a natural, excuse me. Ooh, I'm dropping serums. We're going to put Virgin kind of all over the lid. I did not put any primer on my lid. I should have, but I don't feel like it today. My poor dogs have not had a whole lot of running outside, you know, getting the zoomies out time because of how badly it's been raining. I mean, like torrential downpours, not a break. And if there is a break for like 10, 15 minutes or so, we will take them outside and let them run as much as they can. But I don't want them running through standing mud water, you know, and it's like everything has just become a muddy mess. Alright, I need to clean my brushes. I do need to do that. Alright, so I'm going to put, she talked about Sidecar. So I think I'm going to use Sidecar. So this is the one I used all over, the very first one here called Virgin. Sidecar is kind of a taupey shimmer. Like a milk chocolate taupey shimmer. I'm going to just put that on the outer part of my movable lid. You know, last weekend we talked about taking the RV because on Friday it wasn't really raining too much. It had rained and we thought we had a couple of days. I don't want to be in the middle of the woods just for a couple of days and be in the pouring down rain. If it happened, we're traveling and we've got a destination to go to and it happens to rain while we're going, that's one thing. But I'm not going to plan a trip in the pouring down rain. I don't think we're ready for it. For the whole setup and breakdown with two dogs in that kind of rain. I really would like to have a nice weekend. And it doesn't even have to be warm. I mean, I don't care if I have to bundle up. But I'd like to at least be able to be outside and not just be huddled up inside with two wet dogs. I mean, the whole point of camping is to be out and about, right? All right, I need a little bit of kind of a matte. I'm going to go with Buck. Just kind of right on top of that. Just a little bit because I don't like too much shimmer. Okay. That's really light. It's what I feel today. And then I'm going to go with, what does that say it is? Dark Horse, which is a little darker, just a little tiny bit in the crease. just to lift my eye just a hair. I don't think it did anything. I wish these brushes were skinnier. I like the denseness of them, but I want them to be thinner. I think this is an e.l.f. brush. And I have 2 of them. This one's not giving me joy here recently. All right. Now I've got this eyeliner. I need to see what it's called because I actually really like it. I got it in one of my subscription boxes. Is that the one? That's not the one. Is that the one? That might be it. This is Flower Beauty Vinyl Eyes Glossy Gel Eyeliner in Bronzed Out. I think this is it. Let me check and make sure there's not one in here. I feel like the outside of it's different. And this little guy right here may not make it. I should have used that on my base of my eyes. The lid won't stay on it and I just keep seeing crumbles everywhere. This might actually have been, I swear I thought the container was a little bit thinner. This is the bag of stuff that I'm trying to use up. And I found that some of these foundations that I bought, this is the Juice Beauty, it's too dark right now. A lot of the ones I've got were too dark. That's why I was going to use the It Cosmetics today and I cannot find it. Give me just a second to search. Okay, I guess that's it. I honestly thought it was a different container, but I'm going to put this on anyway. And this is how I've been using these little puffs. I can't even tell you what color this is in because it's, well, maybe I can. Let me check one more time. Bronzed Out. I can't talk. I have kind of crepey eyebrows, and so I have to pay attention to this. There we go. Bronzed out. Some mornings before I even get dressed, I go downstairs and I do my workout. But I've been trying, I'm having to wash my hair a whole lot more often than normal. But I'm trying to rotate between night and day. So like I worked out yesterday afternoon, washed my hair last night. I did have to kind of wet down a few pieces this morning and dry it a little bit, but it's pretty clean. So I'm going to try to go most of the day today. And I'm trying to do it like every 18 hours rather than every 24 hours. I don't know that that's any difference in my hair. I'm desperately trying to get it to grow a little bit. All right, I'm going to do my mascara, and then I'm going to put a little bit of blush on and a little bit of highlighter, and that's going to be it. And yes, I curl my eyelashes every day. This is a very old eyelash curler. I've changed this little pink thing out several times. I don't even think I have any more of those now. And I know I was trying to get rid of some mascaras. The, I put one in here so I wouldn't throw it away. I can mention it. This has become so chunky. It's just a chunky mess on there. And I can't use it because then I'm just constantly trying to get the pieces to fan out on my eyelashes. And then this is the Unlashed by Wander Beauty. It's a little bit left on there, but it's more dry than anything. And I have so many. So I've been using the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club and the Thrive Cosmetics. And this one right here, I'm loving this. Loving this. I'm going to use it today. I love the size of the brush. I feel like I can get right there at the edge of the very base of my eyelashes without poking myself in the eye. And that's always a plus. So, remember a couple of weeks ago, during one of my vlogs, I told you I was so crazy excited that we were going to go see Ozzy and meet him, that we had bought the whole experience package of the meet and greet and all that. And I also told you that he's suffering from Parkinson's. I knew that there was a possibility that he would not be well enough to do his concert. And I was just kind of hoping beyond hope. Shouldn't have allowed myself to get that excited. But the concert has been canceled. He is going to be in Switzerland. I think he's leaving in April for Switzerland to try to get some treatments there. And I pray that they're able to help him get healthy enough to, I mean, I know he's early 70s, but Ozzy is an icon, in my opinion. And I know that this is tough on his family. And I hope that they are able to help him and that he gets into some sort of remission. I don't think there's not a cure for Parkinson's, I know that. But I'm hoping that they get him in some sort of a remission state where he can go back to being Ozzy and doing the things that he loves. I mean, it's what he's done his whole life. It's all he knows. So, unfortunately, and it's been 2 days since we found out. So, there were a couple of tears maybe when I first found out. I got a notification. But I understand. I understand. And that might have been my only shot. But that's okay. I mean, hopefully he's able to get his treatment that he needs, and I know that when he gets well and he releases more tour dates, we will be first on the list for options. So if it's something we can do then we will do it then. But yeah, so there will be no Ozzy. There will be no Ozzy for us in May. All right, I'm going to try to use this liquid NARS blush. I've got quite a few blushes, but I'm kind of sick of them right now. And this is the Orgasm, and I've got a couple other ones coming just like from Amazon, from, what do they call it? CoverGirl, whatever. And I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this just to try to flush this area right here. I think that's plenty. Wipe it off my hands. Don't know if we're even leaving the house today. Have a couple of things I need to do, but I don't need to do them today outside of the house. So I don't know. I mean, tomorrow I will be for sure, but just this soggy, dreary day makes me not want to go anywhere. All right. What do I have? I have to do a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Highlight 01. Where's my little brush? Using a Flower Beauty blush brush because I like the shape of this for this. Just kind of go around my eye. And that's it. You guys see how people do these big eye looks, big pinks and oranges and yellows and golds. I don't know how to do that. From when I do it, I don't look good in it. I don't feel like I look good in it. And I would love to learn. I would love someone to come here and do Emily's tried. Don't think, I just feel awkward. I think it's a me thing. I feel awkward having too much eye makeup on. Maybe I just prefer a more natural look. Less makeup, I guess. I have no idea what lipstick I'll put on. It might just be a gloss today. But that's it. That was my whole get ready with me. Let me know in the description box below if you've tried that neck cream by Exuviance and if you had any adverse reactions, or is it just something that's crazy with me. I will put a link to these two items. This is the 1000 Hour, it's got a little thing on, 1000 Hour Lash and Brow Dye. But this is in jet black, so I don't put this on my eyebrows or I would look crazy. And then this is the light brown tint kit that I do for my eyebrows. And maybe I'll film using these at one point. This comes, let me show you real quick. These little capsules. And you just break apart one of these. This has the powdered dye in it. It has a little bottle of developer. And you put it in this little bitty cup. And you mix it up and you apply it with this. And then you rinse it off and there are your eyebrows. It's a very simple process. And I like that they're all individually wrapped. You don't have some mess. And then this one is literally like putting on mascara if you do it for yourself. They do have a way to do it where you can lay down, eyes closed, these little tapes that you put underneath your eyes if someone's doing it for you. But no one's doing it for me. I'm doing it for myself. I can't get it open. There we go. But it's got the little kit here. There's a little divot in this tray. You pour a little bit of the gel in here with a little bit of the liquid. It's much more liquidy. And then I apply it with this little spoolie here. I stir it up with this. And then I apply it with the spoolie onto my lashes. I think it's 5 or 10 minutes. And then you rinse it off. So I'm due for it. But these are like the little, not tapes, but little papers that you put underneath your eyes if you're going to have someone do it for you. But for me, it's super simple. But you don't want to get it in your eye. You do have to be careful. But it's worked for me for sure. And especially during the summertime, you know, you're going to be in the pool a lot. My eyebrows are virtually non-existent and my eyelashes are white. If I have this on my eyes and this on my eyebrows, I at least feel more balanced. So, all right, guys, that's it for my chatty get ready with me. I hope you guys have a very happy day and I will see you in my next video. Bye.